Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Something Sunday. And yes, I'm going to do another reaction video, as you all been expecting from me the last couple of Sundays that I've been just reacting to videos. That is what I like to do. That's what I keep doing on Sunday, I think. Not sure yet, but I will let you know. Today I'm going to react to two things that are combined, two things that I love. I do love pasta, which is great food in my opinion, and London, and I love to go to London, and these two combined, it's what Harrison is going to do in his video today. He's going to find the best pasta in London, and if he finds one that is the best, maybe when I get to London I'll try it and video it for you guys, so you can see my reaction on this, my honest reaction on the food, not on reacting on the food that is being reacted on, if you know what I mean. Let's just dig into this video.
Hey guys, today we're going to be finding the best pasta in London. Now you know how these videos work, but today we have some rules. Number one,
why?
We are only allowed to get one pasta dish at each spot. And number
of course,
the pasta has to be chosen by the waiter, whether it be their favourite or the best seller. We've got a great
that's a good rule, actually.
And some casual. Let's get to it.
That is al dente. Okay, it's
on Google. I've been here before. I just thought I'd need a little refresh, you know? If we're doing finding the best pasta in London, had to start it with this. So judging from the menu,
al dente
stuff in here that I'm liking the sound of, but it's not up to us. It's
no.
gonna be up to Beatrice. We're gonna leave
Beatrice?
Whatever the best seller is. I don't know what dish, or maybe your favorite.
I would probably say the shui shui.
Is it Spanish?
Shui.
So it's a Napolitan saying.
Okay.
And it means something quick.
A quick pasta.
We'll see how it tastes.
A quick pasta.
Looks unbelievable.
A quick pasta is always good, actually. Dig in. It looks great. It's bit with tomato, cheese.
Good. Am I gonna Lady in the Tramp that?
It's a thick spaghetti.
This is brilliant. Whenever I eat fresh pasta, it's always like, you know, it just kind of disintegrates and you're like, oh, that's not really it. This has a firm bite to it. Just quickly.
It looks...
It's almost like emulsified the sauce from being starchy. You taste it in the sauce. The tomatoes, get what she's saying. Very sweet, nothing fancy. They did it right. They nailed it. Brilliant one to start on. Right, that was al dente.
Okay, so basic pasta with great taste.
But
a 4.5.
Nothing groundbreaking. It was simple. It was done well. It was done right. Lovely service. No cons. But it just didn't blow my mind. It was just
good.
That is really well
just
done
good
and done right. Let's get on to the next.
That's good. That sounds good. Al dente or
nocci.
Nocci.
I don't know how you say it. It's a 4.5 on Google.
Arlington.
Never been here before. Always wanted to go. If you had to pick one, your favourite, or what Nocci's known for, pasta. We have to do the ragu one. We'll do that. Service is impeccable. Gets a star on its own. These glasses feel like they could break when you pick them up. You know them really super light ones?
Yeah.
These are the fancy ones. Wow, it smells unbelievable.
It looks good.
Okay.
And she's creating the cheese.
That's brilliant.
Whoa.
Thank you so much. Look at
that. Is looking...
cheese flour.
That is looking brilliant. That is Nocci in London.
Right, it's a work of art, and I don't want to mess it up. I feel like you've got to.
Yeah, if you want the cheese, to taste the cheese.
Stumped for words. The cheese is adding the funkiness to it.
Okay.
It's not the usual. But even when you just try the ragu, what is that? I've never tasted a ragu like it. Sorry, Lucia, could I ask, what is the flavour in the ragu?
The pork and a lot of onion.
So
a lot of onion.
That it develops this sweet flavour.
Okay.
And it's 5 times the amount of the meat in there. So now I know. I'm like, whoa. This is
onion.
Crazy onion ragu. Really, like, it is different. Different is the word. The portion size isn't as big as the last place, but they specified that. They said 2 to 3. We're going to finish up and we'll chat outside. Right.
Okay.
That was Nocci.
Nocci.
You know how to say it now. This was good. This was actually really good. I was pleasantly surprised. Also, I checked the toilets out. They were great as well. spacious.
That is important, by the way. If you have,
We're not reviewing toilets.
but okay, he's not reviewing toilet. But if you have a place that has the most disgusting toilets ever, don't want to look into the kitchen, mate. You don't want to look in the kitchen.
We're reviewing pasta. Actually, come to speak of it, if you want me to find the best toilet in London at a restaurant, let me know. They recommended the ragu. It caught me off guard. It had the onion in it. It was twangy. It had the funky cheese in there. It was brilliant. It's just not what I would usually get, but it was good. The service was...
Maybe that's a good thing, that they advise something that people normally don't get.
I just went into Nochi to see her, see how she's doing. Oh, thanks for the focaccia. The vibe in there, it's popping. It's 1 p.m. This is the original. They have other locations all throughout London, so definitely worth checking out. But based on pasta, I'm gonna go 4.4. If
4.4.
It would have been a tomato-based ragu. Sometimes simplicity comes out on top. Right, let's get on to the next one.
Okay.
We have Lenas stores now.
Lenas, that doesn't sound like a restaurant.
So I've been to Lenas stores before, but not this one. On Google, it's rated 4.9.
4.9.
Location. Got to check it out. It is an old converted bank. I mean,
okay, cool.
No cash in that anymore.
Nah.
Right, this place looks gorgeous. Look at the decor. All the wine bottles.
That is looking chic as hell. That is looking fancy.
Fresh pasta station.
That is looking fancy.
There's a secret bar in here, by the way. So when we're done eating.
A secret bar?
I'm thinking it could be that secret door over there, a wooden panel. So we've seen the menu outside. I'm predicting that the waiter is going to get me to order linguine crab. Got a question. First of all, what's your name?
Evan.
Harrison, nice to meet you, Evan.
Harrison.
Cheers, thanks for looking after us.
Oh, of course.
Best seller or your favourite pasta dish? Okay.
Bestseller, absolutely, truffle tagliolini.
Okay.
It's so popular, even though it's the most expensive.
Okay.
My personal favourite, casarecce. It's fabulous, bit spicy, bit tomato.
I want to do your favourite. I'm doing your favourite.
Okay.
I just got the biggest
Whoa.
wave of this.
That is looking good.
Casarecce. I hope I said that right.
Prawn casarecce.
Even though we're not rating it, is the carbonara. That's the best looking carbonara I've seen. Nobody suggested me to get a carbonara this whole video. I thought people would be a bit more basic.
No.
Casarecce is my least favourite pasta shape.
Why?
It's not my fault. This is Evan's favourite.
It looks pretty good.
I can fully back that. Yo, maybe I'm wrong about casarecce. That is intertwining in the sauce perfectly. We've got a load of prawns in there.
That is looking
tomatoes
good,
is
mate.
Overpowering it and killing it.
Lenas stores.
Hint of chili. Just warm
If
it.
you ever go
It's
to
not
London,
like
if you
blowing
have
your
been
head
to
off.
London and you have been in one of these restaurants, let me know down in the comments. I'm really curious.
Fresh pasta, al dente again. The taste of this one is, ready for a word? Impeccable. Let me know if you want me to
Impeccable.
release my own thesaurus. It could be called Harrison's thesaurus. I'd get this
What?
again. This is freaking good. So I've found it. Barlina. Down to the toilets.
What that?
This is where you come, by the way. That's the restaurant. Come down the stairs. That's the toilet. This is the bar. We just have a little peek.
That is closed, isn't it? No, it's opened.
Okay, this is a sick bar. And it's
That is.
old vault. I mean, all the
It's quiet in there.
I kind of acted like I owned the place and walked in. I haven't said anything. I think someone's coming. I think we're good. I know it's the afternoon, but in the evening, this place would be a vibe.
It would. It's like a basement, a man cave vibe-ish.
In the stores, let's chat about it. Vibey spot, yes. Date night spot, yes. Pasta was banging, yes. Bar downstairs.
The
I can imagine
pasta
that's one of
looked
the coolest
good.
bars in London right now. Right, notes. I know I said the pasta was well balanced and this and that. On personal preference, I just wanted the tiniest bit more chili because it wasn't that hot. But if you're not into spicy things, then maybe that's perfect.
Oh, that's perfect
I just want
then.
A little bit more heat.
I would like a bit of spice as well. Yeah.
But that's just my feedback. The prawn casarecce was
It
£15,
looked-
the carbonara was
the look
16.
of that
We're
is
not rating the carbonara,
brilliant.
even though I might have had a bit. At each spot, the prices are in the same region. £15 for this one. I mean, al dente. For
That
the
is
tomato sauce
pretty
was
decent
£12.
price.
It's good value as well. So
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 4.5, and I'm definitely coming back.
4.5.
Evan's a G. So we're walking to the next spot, and the cameraman's just reminded me, 80% of you watching this aren't subscribed. So if you could subscribe, that would be great. So we're at Bancone, one of the more fancy pasta restaurants on the list. And according to Google, this is rated 4.4.
That
now,
is...
If you're thinking, oh, I know this place from somewhere.
I don't.
How do I know it? Bancone. It's because I pointed it out in the most overrated video. Let's see if they can redeem themselves. We just wanted to ask, if you had to pick a bestseller or your favourite.
Silk handkerchief, spicy pork, and the hogget. Those are the restaurants.
Okay, we'll go for the silk handkerchiefs. Thank you so much. I had a feeling
Silk.
they were going to say the silk handkerchiefs.
Silk handkerchiefs.
Silk
That
handkerchiefs. You can see the egg yolk in the middle. I think
it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, but the one here before from Lenas stores looked way better. Way better.
Let's give this a go.
That looks like it's not done yet.
It's actually quite nice. That is an egg explosion. If you don't
Egg, egg explosion.
Also, if you don't like nuts, this is probably your worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Because it's literally nuts and egg. And
Nuts and egg and pasta.
Because you ain't gonna like anything. And if you don't like pasta,
if you don't like
this video, why'd you click on?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You know what?
Yeah. If you don't like pasta, you don't really care about what pasta will be best in London.
And also, I'm a sucker for a walnut butter sauce. I just am. This is a very delicate pasta. It's nothing overpowering.
Okay.
It's all balanced. I'm actually sounding like a fan, actually, aren't I, really?
Yeah, you do.
I slated this place. Now I feel bad. It is sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Wow. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's really good.
I do love his accent, by the way.
That was good. That was good. That was better than I thought. All right, let's talk about this. I'll start by saying they've redeemed themselves.
Okay, that's good.
The sauce was saucy.
That's good.
When I went 3 years ago, there was barely any sauce on it. I was like a bit of walnut crumb.
So, they've listened to you, guy.
Again. I came back.
They have listened to you.
You did good. The flavour was up there.
That's important.
But I do prefer how the pasta was cooked at the other spots. It's a 4.3. I will say, also, this is so far the best spot for a date. It's got them dimly lit vibes.
Okay, I can understand the vibe. It's more like a restaurant, like a fancy. The other one was more static, and this looked a bit more cozy.
We're starting to get full. But next stop is
how went? Did you all? Wait. Oh my days. Where was I? He was here already.
We'll see how it tastes. Pasta is here. Looks unbelievable. They're shifting, then they get flown back.
Did he really eat all that pasta on one day? That is ridiculous. That is... How? How are you eating that much? I'm blown away by that.
Back on a private jet, and then the next morning private jet back. I don't know what it's like, but it's Italian nonnas cooking this. So I think this is going to be... Now, according to Google, it's a 4.4. They have
4.4, the same.
We're at the Notting Hill one.
La mia mama.
I don't see anyone in there.
Oh.
And the lights are off. Yeah, we're the first people in there. Just from sitting down, this is a bit more of a restaurant spot, you know, date night, or a perfect meal with your family. So I'm just going to get whatever is the best seller, or what you think is your favourite.
What you...
Pasta. Pasta. Cameraman's breaking the rules and getting a pizza.
Pop.
So every guest that comes here, they do a complimentary bruschetta. English term, bruschetta. Italian term, bruschetta. So this will be a focaccia bread with some chopped up...
No, this bruschetta. That's different than focaccia.
Garlic rubbed on the bread.
It looks good. It looks more Italy than all the other restaurants.
But for me, this is one of the best as well. So I give you a little. It's not a big portion.
Okay. As you can probably see, the rules have been broken, but I didn't break the rules. He did. He didn't know the rules. I don't care. I'm not complaining.
That
You know
is...
what we were getting? This is a pistachio one. This is a ragu one. I swear I only said one. Can't go back now. So we've got the pistachio and the rigatoni here. Oh,
That is looking good.
good. Right, let's get this.
That is... I'm getting hungry by this, man.
Okay.
This is making me hungry.
Whoa, that is wild. This is a creamy pistachio sauce. I think this was like a mozzarella cream that they did. They've also got the guanciale on here as well. That's adding like a meaty, fatty taste through it. This is, damn, this is good.
It looks good. I'm not a big fan of pistachio or any nuts in my food,
You're kind of balancing that
but it
out,
looks
and I
good.
didn't get a piece of guanciale with that.
It really looks good.
this is the one. Again, I would never get this. That is super impressive.
Yeah, but that's the most. That is what the surprising factor is.
The nochi one. You know, with the onions, the beef ragu.
Yeah.
Let's see. This looks a bit more meatier. Not as heavy on the onions, heavy on the meat and carrot. Loving that. Not roasting hot though, this one. Kind of on the warm side. Again, with this place, they're making the pasta fresh.
That is, it's looking good, man.
They're giving you the
La mia.
And this was supposedly a small side dish, but it's in a pan as well, and they look the same size to me. Prices we don't know yet, but we'll pop them up on the screen. That spot was great.
La mia
There
mama.
was an Italian nonna in there. It was the real deal. She even came over and was like, no English, little English. And we were like, no Italian, no Italiano. So it is the real thing. Also,
La
we
mia
asked
mama.
for one pasta. He gave us a second, didn't charge for the second.
Really?
Service,
That is good
faultless.
service, man. That
Great
is.
Italian nonna coming over
that
with
is-
dishes. He was like, yo, what do you want? We're like, yeah. It had the Italian pizzazz. Now we're just
That is what I
enjoying
said, yeah?
pistachio
That,
and
like,
Eberl, 'cause
the-
that was the main one. That was the one we paid
The
for.
the
It was
restaurant
different.
inside
Never had
was
anything like
decorated
it.
like
Probably
it's
traditional, but
Italian,
with the guanciale
proper
and
Italian.
salty and the creamy pistachio sauce with the cheese. It was good.
It looked
It
good.
was really good. But I'm gonna go 4.4. All of
Why?
these are quite high today. We've
That
got
is
some
not
good
that
pasta
high.
at the moment. If
You
it's
had
Italian, I think you need
worse
something
pasta,
else.
which
You'll probably
you
be
weren't
absolutely
as
appalled by the
enthusiased
prices,
about.
but it tastes pretty good.
That you
Still
rated
can't believe we've got
4.4.
more to
So
eat.
what's to do?
On to the next. We're at Chone's in Shoreditch.
Chone's.
There's one in Mayfair where they charge £41 for the lobster pasta. Here, they charge 36. Now I don't know if that's what they're going to suggest we get, but I kind of hope they do. Because I'm in the mood for lobster pasta. According to
Lobster
Google, it's
pasta?
4.1.
I've never had.
We'll be the judge of that. Let's go.
4.1.
Recommendation. Your personal favourite pasta dish.
My personal favourite pasta is the lobster.
That's what
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I think we know.
Why?
What we get.
That is
Thank you so much,
just
mate.
the most expensive. I think they say it just to say it.
Was the choice. I'm not even mad about that. Right, this is a lobster pasta. It's looking saucy.
Yeah, it's looking watery.
Found out that Italians don't use a spoon to do this.
Nope.
Did you know that? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I've learned it recently.
In my head saying yes. The lobster's a bit on the chewy side. Oh, I don't know. It's not like the Ned. The actual sauce, however, is very lovely. We've got a touch of parsley in there, some fresh tomatoes. So far, this has been the only place that has done dried pasta. Every other place has had fresh pasta. I think the way to summarise this is that I'm glad we didn't go to the Mayfair one and pay £41. I mean, we've still paid 36, but the sauce is
It's still a bit much. If you compare it to the other pastas you had, like for £15,
underwhelming. Right.
then it's insane.
Ponies, you can see it's raining. That one didn't hit the mark. Okay, so the lobster was a bit chewy. I've never had lobster that chewy, so that's not a good sign. The
Nope.
waiter, really, really polite, lovely, great, fast, quick service. Can't complain about that. But overall, it was just a 3.9. Just didn't hit. However, their soap is the best by far. My hands smell so good, but we're not judging their soap. We're judging their pasta.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, today it didn't hit the mark. Let's
No.
get with the last one.
the last one.
Which
Pophams.
is a bakery during the day, but in the evening it turns into a pasta restaurant.
That
And
is-
we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Look, that's a train, an alleyway. I have big hopes for this. I think
Big
it's gonna be
hopes,
good.
okay.
I've seen some pictures, and they look incredible. According
But
to
it looks
Google, it's
4.6. That's
4.6,
pretty good.
But that's the rating for the bakery. There isn't one for the pasta
Oh,
restaurant.
that's
I don't
weird.
know what to tell you. Time Out did review it 5-star, but we're not Time Out.
No,
So we'll see.
You're
If you
Harrison
had to
Webb.
Choose your favourite pasta. Which one would it be?
At the moment, it's probably the pumpkin.
I think
Pumpkin?
We'll definitely get one of them. Perfect.
The pumpkin?
Okay, thank you. It's quite cool. We're in a bakery and you can see the menu of the croissant, espresso.
but that doesn't give me like I want to go on a date there for Italian food.
Right. So this is the pasta. It's definitely the best looking so far.
It
The camera
looks-
pick up on one thing. It's pumpkin. You're not a fan of pumpkin. That is
What?
a bit scary.
Yeah, why did you choose it then?
I've tried making pumpkin pasta a few times and it never goes to plan. Here we go.
What? So okay, you're saying that you're not a big fan of pumpkin, and yet you order that. That will just make you say that is less good because you don't like pumpkin. So would it be a fair rating then? I'm not sure.
Okay, wow. How do they make pumpkin taste good?
Oh.
This cheese that they've got on top, I don't even know how you describe that. It tastes nutty. That's the first time I've ever had a cheese and I'm like, that tastes like nutty. I think this is chicory leaf, I'm not sure. But my God, there's a bit of crunch on top as well. All of it blends together. And it's in this like buttery sage sauce. We've got so many flavors going on. We've got pumpkin, butter, sage, cheese. We've got little bits of pumpkin chopped up on top as well. Nice and softly cooked. For what it is being a vegetarian pasta dish, it is expensive compared to the prawn dish that we had for 15. We had a lobster for
Yeah, well, why is that?
36. There's not
Why?
even any meat in this. And it is a small portion because they suggest to get 2 or 3. The cameraman did get a veal Milanese and that does look absolutely unbelievable.
That is
But unfortunately, we're not
looking
rating
good.
that. This is the most perfectly crafted pasta we've had.
Okay,
This is
but
like
taste-wise?
art. Like,
What-
I don't know how to describe it apart from saying this is a piece of art.
Okay, it was.
That had levels to it. First of all, what a vibe. Playlist was on lock. Nice service. There was a cute dog. They allowed dogs in there. That's a plus. Maybe some people.
Why is that a plus?
It's a plus. Who doesn't like dogs? It
I
was
do
nice.
like dogs. I have a dog myself,
The
but in a
playlist-
restaurant?
No, I just said the playlist, but I Shazammed about probably 5 songs in there. But again,
Oh.
we're not trying to find the best playlist in London. We're
No.
not trying to find the place that allows dogs in
No.
restaurants.
You're
We are
rating
trying to find
pasta.
the best pasta. Considering it was a small vegetarian dish and is definitely on the pricey side, it's still the best.
What?
4.6. It
What?
made it to the top of the list. And you want to know why? Because they did the impossible. They made pumpkin taste good. Guys, thank you.
But that was his video. That is not the reason, right? To get a that does not make okay. So if you dislike, like say, let's say broccoli, and you find someone who can prepare broccoli the best, that doesn't mean that that dish is the best, right? That just means they can prepare broccoli right. So, okay, from my point of view, I think I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure. I think the third was the best for me. Let me check. That was looking really good. Lenas stores. The one from Lenas stores. If I ever go to London, I will search for Lenas stores and go grab a meal there. Pasta meal. That was it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.